the Podical Sons.
Welcome back to the best no judgment zone in the world, because neither one of us don't have any law degrees. I'm Marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
And we are the Podical Sons. Let's start the show, man. How you feeling today?
I'm good, man. Yesterday I was out by Niagara on the Lake.
Okay.
Went to go visit some close and dear friends of mine, the Reza Brothers, also known as 80s Empire, also known as Gladiators. Mm-hmm. And yeah, man, it was just a grown adult family thing. We kicked it, chit chat, caught up, and I mean the thing is, it's my first time being at Niagara on the Lake, and you know, really just went for dinner. But I think the next time that me and wifey go out, it'll be like an early thing, so we can go into the city, you know, check out a few things, maybe Absolutely. Go taste some wine and so forth like that. And yeah, man, it's a really nice time. One of the things I didn't know there was so much historical landmarks out there, but one of the things that Lucas and Adrian would tell me about was the Harriet Tubman Church. And
isn't that in Chatham? No.
Nah, it's Niagara on the Lake. So
word, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's where she, you know, I think that's where she first originally got to with the whole underground railroad and stuff like that. So it's entrenched in history. They want to try and do something to bring more awareness to that. So I was like, yo, man, that's dope. I'm gonna give them a heads up whenever they're ready to do something like that.
Yeah.
To give us a shot, man. Maybe it's something that we can just go down, do a little chit chat, help bring some awareness to it, and for sure, man, because it's very much a part of Canadian history, part of American history, mm-hmm. and Black history all rolled up in one. So I think it's a good look.
I see. Yeah, you have to come back to the Black Power thing. I see you brought it back in.
That's you know, you have to full circle it sometimes. You know what I mean?
So, always have to be black with you. Right?
Well, no, listen. It's part of all history, right? It's part of all history,
Facts.
But it's when I say that, it's also history that's missing because it's not really taught to any full extent, right? So,
I feel that. I feel like a lot of history and stuff, whatever, like a lot of things and stuff, when they bring into light, I think it should be common knowledge for a lot of people, right? Because a lot of things, your average textbooks and stuff would tend to cut out or crop out or miss out, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, these are one of the factors and stuff as well. And that goes for everything and stuff, whatever. But, I mean, I feel like a lot of that stuff needs a little bit of new rebranding, because I feel like the current generation or the younger generation, a lot of these things just go straight over their head.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
So I mean, it needs like some new rebranding. So I like the fact that, like, you know, some of the bills and stuff in America, they're trying to do the Harriet Tubman thing.
Right.
So at least some of the people like, who is Harriet Tubman? Like, funny you should ask. And then they come up and stuff, whatever, right? Like, you know, here we got
Viola Davis. I was gonna even say with our $10 bill with Viola Davis on it.
Exactly and stuff. Because even when I seen this stuff, I'm like, who is that?
Who's that?
I'm saying the rebranding and stuff, like rebranding and repackaging, you know, the whole deal and stuff, whatever. I'm a fan of that. Whatever, right?
No, I agree 100%. Like, you bring certain things to light, and you have to kind of do it like that. You know what I mean? You can't escape the $10 bill. It's in your face. Anytime you go to get a note, if it's a $10 bill, Viola Davis is on it. And
True.
yeah, I mean, unless you get one of those old school bills, but pretty much now she's the one that's running in circulation.
Right. No, I seen another one too. I had a funny style one the other day. It kind of blew my mind and stuff, and I'm like, oh shit, they coming with some new shit. I don't know if I have it. Nah, I don't got it. But it didn't have the viola on it, but it had like a new type of lineup. So you know that viola is like multicolor and everything.
Right.
I think this has like 5 men. So I don't know if they came with this for like Men's History Month. I don't know what the fuck, but it was a different one. If I see it, I'll take a photo and put it on the sun.
Well, it's funny because I think that that Viola Davis bill took first place in some international
currency update thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, which like I said, which I'm a fan. It's the rebranding, man. The rebranding, because like I said, if a lot of things, I think if they get the rebranding and everything, it might come alive. Like I remember, like with the whole Game of Thrones thing. Remember, Easter was a few weeks, right?
Right. Yes.
I was getting ready to post up one of our questions for the Monday, so I was prepping it, whatever. I'm like, I'm gonna post it on to Instagram and I'm gonna post it on the Twitter.
Okay.
You know what was trending on Twitter that day?
What's that?
Game of Thrones on Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
No Jesus.
No.
No Jesus.
No.
Game of Thrones.
Dragon eggs. No. No Easter eggs.
Dragon eggs. No. So I was looking out, scratching my head. I was like, "Yo, damn!" I'm like, Easter Sunday. You would think Jesus would be.
Yeah, you think he'd
You think he'll be trending and
some
stuff like
input.
whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe Jesus might need a new rebranding. I don't know. Like, you know,
Maybe pop up on a Game of Thrones episode.
yo. But that's what I'm saying. Which would people rock with? If Jesus said, like, you know, if Jesus was to come back and say, Jesus is on live on CP24.
Yeah.
Are you gonna change Game of Thrones to watch Jesus? Or they're gonna be like, Jesus will be here and stuff in a few hours. Let me get these thrones in.
Listen, you can always torrent the Game of Thrones. You better go. If Jesus is live on CP24, you better go tune in and see what he gotta say. He might say something important.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
He
Like,
might be saying
know.
something important. You there watching Cersei and fighting Dragon Lady and Mr. Rapture at the same time.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I was just finding it weird that, like, even, I'm like, maybe Jesus might need new rebranding. But I don't know. A lot of things and stuff, whatever. Because, like I said, a lot of the history and stuff, whatever. That,
Well, I mean, think about it, though. We're probably in a time now where Santa Claus is more popular than Jesus. Yeah.
that's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
So, yeah.
But man, how did the bunny beat Jesus, though? Bunnies don't even lay eggs, but niggas know about Cadbury eggs.
But they know about the Cadbury eggs.
They know about the Cadbury eggs.
Yeah.
Bunnies don't lay eggs.
It's the world of commercialism, man.
Yikes.
That's what it is. Whatever they can tell you. I heard somebody tell me you got a day for everything just so they can sell you something. International Pancake Day. What people do, go out and buy pancakes.
So I can't make my own pancakes on Pancake Day?
You can, but you're going to have to buy the ingredients to make the pancakes.
So what if I just, that survival ass dude that just got them on deck?
You got a few in
I got some pancake batter in the cabinet.
You got it in the tuck?
I got it in the tuck, and then I got some syrup and stuff in the fridge and stuff, whatever, all
But
day.
here's the thing. You may have not, we're not going to use it anytime soon, right? But International Pancake Day comes. Now you used up your supply. Now you got to go re-up to have that sitting down.
Okay, calm your ass down, because my name ain't no damn International House of Pancakes. So I don't know how many pancakes you think I'm about to make in that bitch. Yo, I'm about to make maybe like a little few, feed my gut, my son, and that's just about it.
All right, dang. Yeah. Well, it depends on how much batter you got on deck.
I hope I got enough, damn it. I'm about to go home, shake that damn box now. You got me feeling insecure and shit. I'm out here feeling insecure like I insecure.
Next Pancake Day come around, you ain't got enough to fulfill your duties.
Yo, you know? Be out here emotional and shit.
Yo, shout out to Ben Dillinger last week. Held his own, man. You know what I mean? Kicked it with the Podical Sons. Made it a memorable show. If you haven't listened to episode 30, the Dirty 30, go and check that out now. iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, wherever you get your fix. That's it. Go get your fix, man. It was a good episode for sure, man.
Yeah, I got it. That boy's a joker, man. Let's get to the shits for today.
All right, let's jump in.
Prayers and thoughts go out to the family of Zoey Pereira, 3 years old, little girl from Queens, who was burned to death
Yeah.
by her father, Martin Pereira.
When the story first popped up on my I want to say my IG feed, it didn't get into the full circumstances. Only it just said daughter burned alive by father.
Yikes.
So obviously, you know, either one of two things. It's either gonna be some sort of mental illness issue, or it's gonna be
I don't like that, man. They keep using it as an scapegoat.
Well, or it's gonna be some family matters issue. So it turned out to be the family matters issue.
Yeah.
Where homeboy was beefing with the mother of his daughters of his daughters, and yeah, it's just insane.
But it brings you back to that little girl, Ram Kumar.
Yes.
And so I'm saying, and the pops killed her.
Right.
And I'm like, when these people gonna stop using these kids and stuff whatever as payback tools to the other parent? Like my thing and stuff is that the kid has nothing to do with nothing, man. Like, I'm sorry. There's only one case.
Yeah.
There's a case and stuff with her. I can't remember a few years ago, but I remember there was a case where the pops went to jail. Say he did like a 10-year stretch in prison.
Right.
Came out.
Yeah.
And as an ex-con, you can't get a damn good job like that, whatever. So he was flipping burgers and stuff, whatever, at like McDonald's or something like that, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And
just trying to make it happen.
we're trying to make it happen. And I think like the son, he's getting ready to go to prom. And the mom was kind of coming back at the father like, yo, I need some money for this, for that. And he's like, but yo, that's blowing my budget.
Yeah.
I got a 1-bedroom apartment, I work at McDonald's. How much you expect me to kind of fork up?
Right.
They wasn't having that and all the above. She took him to child support court and everything and stuff like that. And he went in there and he dealt with everybody. I think he brought a gun in there and I think he shot the judge. He killed the mom.
Yeah.
He shot the son, but the son dodged, so he cut the bullet in the arm and stuff, whatever. He's like, yo, all you motherfuckers want to rob me. He's like, y'all know we all mess with OG Bobby Wan.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name though, whatever. I was like, yo, like when I seen it, I was like, okay, maybe they kind of deserved it, and the son kind of deserved, like I said, like not to die, but the bullet in the arm. But that's what I'm saying. But the little girl before, she was like, what, 8 years old in February?
Yeah.
She was 8 years old, man. This little girl's 3 years old, man.
This little girl's 3. And here, and okay, so this is what we're saying, where these people are trying to exact revenge on their, on their one-time lover, girlfriend, wife, whatever, right? And the ultimate act that they can think of is taking out the child. But then I'm scratching my head because but that's your child too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like how could you think of that as the ultimate revenge?
Yo, I'm not a fan.
And not
I'm not a
and
fan.
not be saying to yourself, I might be doing something to my damn self. Are you really that? Have you really become that heartless at that point?
Mm-hmm. I'm not a fan. Some people are just fucked.
Severely.
Some people just fucked, and like I said, I look at all kids and stuff as like they're innocent and stuff, whatever. I want to say, especially when they kids are innocent. It's up to the adults around them to corrupt them,
right?
To change their minds,
100,
things,
100,
whatever, right? Because I mean, like if you have especially kids under like the age of 5, 6, they just play. They don't know nothing. They just do.
They don't know nothing.
Play, food, poop, sleep, repeat.
Ignorance is bliss.
Right. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like when they get older, that's when the people around them say, oh, you as a young Indian girl, you shouldn't play with this black little boy. And the separation starts to come in the older they get, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's where I see the dance and stuff for that. But if all that's run, these kids are nice and innocent and stuff for us. That's what I'm saying. Like, why do you feel that you want to take this little girl's life? Your daughter set the car on fire, man. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers go out to their families for real, man. Like, especially like the moms and stuff, whatever, because you would think that when you, I want to say, relinquish your time with your child and you're giving them to your former lover, still the child's parent, you would think they would have the child's best interest and safety in mind.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like you could never fathom this as the parent.
Hell no.
To think that, someone who is supposed to love your child as much as you love them would even consider harming them in any sort of way. Yeah, okay, you might harm me. I would think of that first before anything else.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know what I mean? Like maybe you planning on taking me out. You know what I mean? But not trying to take out your child.
You take me out to damn dinner first and tell me you want to reduce the child custody hearing money. It's like, I don't know. Next one on the list, whatever. We got Fitzroy Gordon passing. Fitzroy Gordon was a monumental man in the city of Toronto here.
Yeah.
He was one of the major prominent voices on G 98.7. And he passed he was sick for a few months apparently.
Yeah, he was sick for a few months. And he had it's funny that you mentioned it because I was gonna tap in when we were talking about John Singleton last episode because he did pass at that time.
He did.
Yeah. So it was in my mind, but then we got so wrapped up in the John Singleton, and not taking away any importance to Fitzroy Gordon, but it was just it was, I think it was the nostalgia of just what Singleton meant to our childhood kind of made me forget, momentarily forget. But after that episode, it's like, yo, shoot, we should have said something. Well, I mean, so I'm glad that we're bringing it up now.
I mean, he had his funeral service and stuff.
Yeah, his funeral service just passed. I think it was Thursday? Thursday or Friday. One of the 2 days. But yeah, I mean, the only other influential black man that I can say within the Canadian broadcast media that I knew of pushing was Denham Jolly, and here comes this Fitzroy Gordon guy whose name was fresh to me, but I mean he's obviously been behind the scenes for quite some time, pushing for our demographic to have a voice within media, whether it be on radio. I think he was also part of a television broadcast channel that might have been popping up.
I think so too. I told you he hung up on me, man.
He hung up on you?
Yo, man, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna tell you, like, I ain't talking reckless about the dead and everything, but
no, but you probably deserve it. I feel like hanging up on you a couple times.
Everybody feels like I'm the number one terrorist and stuff, but that's not true. I'm a domestic terrorist, yes, but I don't just go guns blazing and stuff for that. I just got questions. Hopefully, some people got some answers.
Right.
So I mean, he was speaking about like the demographics and like different type of areas and regions and stuff within the city.
Yeah.
And he was saying and stuff is that the Asians have predominantly like a good foothold within the Richmond Hill Markham area.
Right.
The Portuguese, Italian folks and stuff, whatever, have that nice area stuff over there by the St. Clair neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Going towards the Jewish area and everything.
Yeah.
And he's like, how come the blacks only just have Eglinton?
Right.
So when he said that and stuff, whatever, I was like, I'm like, so that was the topic of that one grapevine and stuff that I can't remember. It was like years ago.
Okay.
And then I had called in and stuff, and then I said, well, it's more a thing of a separation thing with us as people. I feel like we don't really come together and try to take over stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like, especially like then, that was then too, because, you know, a lot has changed. A lot can happen within a month.
Of course, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So when I was saying that and stuff, whatever, he's like, oh, how old are you? So I was like, I think at the time I was probably 30 or under 30.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, you young kids don't know nothing. Click! I was like, hello? No, this niggas didn't just hang up on me. And I was like, what being young got to do with anything and stuff like that, whatever, right?
That shouldn't have any bearing on the subject at hand.
No, but I mean, like I said, like me, at the end of the day, I still tune into the show.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to discredit stuff for like what he did. Like some topics and stuff, whatever, were thought-provoking.
Right.
And some topics and stuff, whatever, were like, I want to say, easy to be solved and remedy. It's just the people.
Yes, yeah.
Between the people and stuff like that. But I think other things stuff that are kind of thought-provoking and had you going, and the Grapevine and stuff was that kind of show.
Okay.
So I respect the show and I respect that and stuff, whatever. And the turnout and stuff that I seen on the funeral, because the funeral was live streamed too.
Right.
It was live streamed on Facebook. And a few of my coworkers and stuff were watching this stuff when I was at work that day.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was like, a few hours long and it was touching and stuff like that, whatever.
Yeah.
But I always say, and I always bring this question up, how come black people only come together at weddings and funerals? Like if it comes to like a regular little hookup and stuff, whatever, it's like more than 5, it might be a mild problem.
I think we're so busy trying to survive.
Scratching and surviving. Good times.
Yeah, that it takes like either like a super celebration or something very, very tragic that we say to ourselves, okay, you know what? this is bigger than surviving. Let me put this down for a minute and go over here and help, either mourn for somebody or help celebrate for somebody.
But I feel like you got to make time for the things and people that you love, though, man. You and I. But that's what I'm saying. You and I, like, for example, we rock minus in the podcast.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We rock on the regular regardless.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. If I don't hear from you, you'll call me. And if I don't hear from you, or vice versa, we'll call each other, check up on each other.
Right.
And we'll just say, like, if anything, I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah.
That's making time for the things and people that you love, though.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Why... Like, we don't have to be, like, in each other's inner circle and stuff, whatever, for that. But, like, why we just can't say, like, or other people just say, like, you know what? Let's just meet up and stuff, whatever, for, like, a few drinks and stuff, whatever. 2 weeks from now.
Right.
2 weeks from now. Because I'm saying, like, people might have shit to do. 48 hours might not be enough notice for them. Some people might need sitters. Some people might need caregivers. Whatever the case. But you got, like, full 14 days to know, like, okay, you got this day and stuff coming up.
Yeah.
And, like, I feel like black people don't, like...
But, again, and what I would say to that is the key word that you put in there is plan. You know what I mean?
If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Yeah, and a lot of times we really don't have, a lot of time to do anything, like spirit time. So you actually have to really think and make the time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was out on Nag-on-the-Lake yesterday. That was planned from like November of last year. Because I kept talking with Lucas and saying, yo, dude, like, what I mean, we kept saying, yo, one of these days we gotta sit down and, have dinner, you know what I mean, and vibe out. But it would never materialize because he's always busy doing what he's doing.
Okay, but I'm
always busy doing what I'm doing. So we literally had to say to ourselves, I said, listen, if we don't pick a day and say, okay, this is the day it's gonna happen, it might not happen. Now we said, okay, we'll pick the day. If things come up, then things come up. But at least we know we have a day that we can shoot for and say, okay, no, I have something already planned for that. You know what I mean? And it's just how it is. People are just so fast paced, and I don't think it's a cultural thing either. I think this happens within
every culture.
Yeah, within every culture.
No, but I feel like let us problem shoot our culture.
Yeah.
Because my thing and stuff is that, if you live in a glass house, you should not throw stones. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, my thing and stuff.
No, but okay. So when I say that, then I'm saying definitely. Then it's not a fault of our own people. It's just it's. People are just trying to survive, so they they overlook certain certain things that we may sit down and think of. You get what I'm saying? Ooh. So, like I said, I'll speak to my white friends and they probably tell me the same thing. They only see certain family members during funerals and weddings. I'll speak to my Asian friends. They'll probably tell me the same thing. They only maybe see certain family members during funerals and weddings. Those occasions are big enough to supersede what's happening in regular everyday life struggle, whatever you want to call it.
But my thing is that what do you do after that? So say for example and stuff, whatever, right? Say like auntie, brother, sister, cousin across the street named Sally's little nephew died. We both go to a funeral. We ain't see each other in like too fucking long.
Yeah.
Right? We ain't see each other like, yo, Smooth, what's good? What's popping? You remember the one day and stuff, whatever? We used to go back like spinal cords?
Yeah.
Yo, let's click up, man. Let's go for drinks.
Well, we can't say let's click up and let's go for drinks.
Why not?
No, what we gotta say is come June the 14th, check your schedule right now. Tell me you ain't got nothing doing.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna check my Palm Pilot. I ain't doing shit.
We doing something that day. Because if we just say to each other, yeah, we got to hook up, it's never going to happen.
Yo, so one day, I give you a joke. I'm in a liquor store one day, and I can't remember where I was picking up the bottle from, whatever, right? We'll say two dudes seeing each other like, oh, shit, what up, what up? They give each other dap and everything.
Yeah.
And then one dude's like, yo, man, yo, we're going to link. And the guy's like, yeah, done no. I'm like, I'm looking at both of them niggas. I'm like, nigga, ain't nobody got their phones out swapping no numbers.
This,
no
that,
nothing.
the
Y'all talking reckless and shit.
But that the funny thing is they probably already got each other's number. You know what I mean? And they even with that, they still ain't doing shit. So you really got to say to yourself, okay, you want to make this happen, then let's make this happen. Even my boy hit me up the other day on IG. See, it's been a while, and he's like, yo. He's downtown. He's like, anytime you're downtown, hit me up.
And every time you're downtown, you hit him up?
But I'm thinking to myself, when am I ever downtown?
That's true, because you said I go downtown more than you.
Yeah, of course.
In more ways than some ladies.
So, you know what I mean? When am I ever going to link up with? I'm now going to have to physically say to myself,
right.
You know what? I'm going to go downtown specifically
to go
holler at him. Because otherwise than that, I'm not just going to be downtown on a random.
I guess I'm a different type of weirdo. That's why. Because my thing and stuff is that if I know I'm in your striking range, I try to kill multiple birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Right? Like I want to say, I got like 2 boys and stuff that live in Brampton.
Right.
And they live drive-wise between each other, no more than 5 minutes between each other and stuff, whatever, right? So I try to kill 2 birds with one stone. So I will go to like the further one away from the highway.
Yeah.
Holler at him, spend like 1-2 hours, and then go to the other one, spend 1-2 hours, and then mission complete. Then I can hit the highway and head back to my house and stuff in Toronto.
Okay, but when you're doing that though, you have the time on your hands to do it.
Well, you create the time. You take the time.
Okay, so so what would be the main purpose of you going to Brampton?
Just to go see them.
Just to go see them.
Just to go see them.
Okay, so you've made that time now to just to go see them.
Yeah, like I'll call one of them and like, "What up? You home?"
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna slide through. I'm gonna get some brew.
Right.
You know, you're good. You want to get a little zigzag.
Yeah.
So you're like, yeah. No, we're good. I got some raws out here. I'm like, all right. Give me about like 30 minutes. I'm gonna drive up there.
Yeah.
Go to one, and then I'll text the other one when I get there. Like, yo, are you home? Not yet. I'll be there and stuff shortly. Like, okay. Boom, bam.
Right. But to accomplish all of that, you would have to have that time. You would have to have nothing doing already on that day.
Well, that's my June 14th, like you said.
Right.
I made that my June 14th.
Right.
So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to clear off the schedule and stuff, whatever, because we need more come-togetherness with it. I feel like that. Is that even a fucking word? Come-togetherness? I just made it up.
Yeah, we can coin it.
All right, we'll coin it. Come-togetherness right now. Oh, so look at you.
You and me.
There you go.
Yeah. But yeah, no, for sure. That's exactly what it definitely for me boils down to, is the fact that if you don't plan something else might come in unexpectedly and take up that spot where what you might have thought that you had open. You know, that I think what, and I wouldn't even say our culture is poor at, but probably more than others, is time management.
Yeah, no, a lot of people are bad at time management.
Yeah.
Me, time means everything to me. I'm a punctual dude. I don't leave my house without my watch, right?
Right.
I feel like I like to try and time manage it. Like if I'm late somewhere, I get emotional.
Yeah.
That's when my anxiety will kick in.
I won't say I'm never late. I'm rarely late. If there would have to be something that like holds me up, like okay, again, use an example of yesterday. We were gonna have let's say dinner was gonna be at 6, but Luke was saying come in from around 4, so we can sit down, chat it up, relax a little bit before we start eating. So I'm like, all right, cool. At the beginning of the day, I had a few errands to run with the wifey and my daughter, and they were getting they're doing their eye examination. So while they were doing their eye examination, I was inside the car just waiting and stuff like that. So I punched in his address on the GPS
to see how
long it's gonna take.
Right.
So it ended up being an hour and a half trip. So I already had it planned in my mind. Okay, we leave around 2:15, 2:30. I'll get there for like around 4:00, right? And that's what I shot for.
Just know you're supposed to show up on Caucasian time, not colored people time.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, all right.
So this is what I'm shooting for, right?
Right.
So, but now, heading that way, there's an accident on the 403.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's out of your control.
Out of my control, right? I get past I get past the accident now. I'm in the little the Niagara vicinity, and we get to this lock bridge. So the bridge is up because now there's a ship passing by. So this took another 5 to 10 minutes. So when I actually ended up getting there, it was like 20 minutes.
Sounds like a lot of nigga excuses.
It's like 20 minutes after 4. And that's beyond my control. I'm looking at the GPS. I'm leaving my house. I'm seeing 4, maybe 01 or 02
granted,
by
that's what I'm saying.
little.
Granted, I see that. I can roll with that, whatever, right? That's not that bad of a time frame and stuff, whatever. Now, if you were telling me like y'all showed up like 5:05 and something like that, whatever, all y'all need to be slapped.
No, that's just niggonometry.
Yeah. I was about to say, I'm like, yo, I ain't rocking with that. Like people get pissed off. I remember one time one of my boys, he had a barbecue.
Right.
I'm like, bruh, what time does the barbecue start? Right?
Yeah.
I like to work on Asian time. I tell them not even Caucasian time, Asian time. Punctuality means everything. So they told me 5:00. So I said, all right, cool. He had some non-black friends there too.
Yeah.
And they showed up the same time I showed up. And I'm looking like this. It's just me, the other co-workers of his, whatever. And then I want to say a few other people helping him like set up grill and everything. And they looking at stuff like, oh, well, he did tell us it was going to be 5:00. I'm like, right? And he's like, Marv, you're the only person that wanted to come here like 5:05. I'm like, bruh, you should have told me this thing's about to pop off at 7 p.m.
Listen, countless times have I been given a time and I've shown up before the time, only to have to wait on everybody else. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yo, Christopher Darden. For those who forgot who Christopher Darden is, Christopher Darden is an attorney who took up the Nipsey Hussle's killer case, Eric Holder. He quit on defending Mr. Holder because of the many string of death threats on him and his family. My question is...
You think one of those hits came out from OJ?
Nah. Yeah. OJ trying to clean up his act.
OJ trying to clean up his act?
If OJ knows...
He ain't calling no shots from the jail?
No. He done with that shit.
All right. I'm just saying. He's just saying, you know what I mean?
He's trying to
like,
get...
as a brother, you were supposed to be like all the other brothers and be like, guilty or not, OJ going free.
Mm-hmm. So I think with the whole situation and stuff, whatever, my question to you and stuff is, if it was a white lawyer, would the death threats and all that type of stuff, would the energy still be the same?
I'm thinking, I mean, the way how the community was all riled up.
When Nipsey died? Right.
I'm thinking anybody could have got anybody could have got the threats, as long as you trying to defend this killer. I think anybody could have got the threats. I think with Chris even more so was the fact that
he had a past with OJ.
He had a past with OJ. You're a black man, right? This is our community. How are you gonna defend somebody? You should know he's guilty. Why are you defending? What are your motives behind it?
I mean, my thing and stuff is that if, let's say, okay, in OJ's time, he was a prosecutor, right?
Right, yes, he was a prosecutor.
He's a prosecutor and stuff, whatever. And there's been so many years since that whole OJ Simpson murder trial, right? I feel that people could have a change of heart. They'd be like, prosecution might not be his thing. Maybe he wants to go defend the little man, right? Growth and development. He probably seen some things we don't know. All those things and stuff probably changed.
Yeah.
And then it just happened to fall to that, this dude, it just happened to be his new client, whatever, right?
Right.
And it just falls into the play and stuff where it's kind of like, well, fuck it. I got to make some change and I got to do this and stuff, whatever. But I mean, if they gave him a different type of public defender, I understand that and stuff, whatever, too. But the man could have been like, yo, this black brother might need the help. Let me do what I got to do. But I mean, the backlash to get to like him and his family, it's not like Darden's family or Darden himself went out there and helped, fire shots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was looking, I'm like, damn. I was like, yo, Wu-Tang told me, part of my culture, told me to protect my neck. So I'm like, I don't blame the man for quitting and stuff, whatever. Like, yo, you gotta protect your neck, man.
The man. I'm blame no way, shape, and how, bro. You getting death threats over somebody who could more than likely is guilty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to start weighing the things like that. You could probably just imagine the discussions at home with wife. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. But even like I said, like lawyers probably take on like shitloads of cases and stuff where they know their client is guilty as shit, but they still gotta eat.
That'd be like you imagine sitting at the dinner table and the rock come crashing with a no time. We gonna kill you, motherfuckers. The wife is looking at you and saying, "Drop the motherfucking case.
Yeah,
get the hell out of it. Remember us over here. Yeah,
I think. Don't worry, there might be like some Jewish lawyer in the wind. Not to be prejudiced, but there might be a lawyer like that that's willing to jump in and do the dance because he said quit. So we'll see. What happens.
The thing that this trial is definitely going to bring is notoriety.
Facts.
So if you're a lawyer who's looking for notoriety, this is one of the reasons that I believe Chris Darden picked up the case. Yeah, you might be in line to defend this dude.
Is there a time where you can use racial prejudice to work for you? Like this, like I said, with the Jewish lawyers and stuff. They're like, most lawyers, if they're Jewish, they probably got this win in the bag.
Probably, yeah.
Like, if you had like when you were in grade school, who are you more likely to get the answers from and stuff, whatever? Regular, degular black dude like you that might possibly break honor roll, or the Asian kid?
Nah, see, this is a little bit hard because if I know the brother can possibly break the honor roll, I'm gonna roll with him because I'm gonna be like, yo, listen, hey, you need to pull a brother up.
Well, if you know the Asian kid and stuff don't say nothing, he's still striking like easy. He can blink hundreds on his papers.
Yeah, but the Asian kid, I might have to hustle for him to give me the help. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I mean? I can't pull the brother card with the Asian dude. I might have to hustle him or say, you know what I mean, get some type of favor happening in order for him to,
quote, favor for favor. Be like, look, man.
Yeah. I'll protect you. I'll make sure you keep your lunch. I'll make sure you keep your lunch money.
I'll protect you. Just let me get the answer for number 12.
Just give me number 12.
Just give me number 12.
I gotta pass this class.
Yo, fuck around. He might tell you, C. Yeah, because if you don't know the answer, it's bubble and C, man.
Does it?
It's bubble and C. I don't know. Like I was like, yo, So if you're playing ball, you're about to play a pickup game of basketball, whatever, right?
Right.
Y'all about to run a 5-on-5, and then you got to pick the final pick, whatever.
Yeah.
You have tall black man.
Right.
You don't know nothing about. You don't know if he has handles.
Yeah.
But you know he's just tall.
Yeah.
And he's black.
Yeah.
And then you have somebody like you can see like a JJ Redick type of dude, white dude, shorter, with the tats, just running around on the court, dribbling through the legs and hit like jump shots and stuff with it. Who are you gonna pick up?
That's a good question. It might have to defend on the other players already on my team.
So you gonna take the tall black man?
Cause if I got a couple nice guards on my side and all I gotta do is throw it up high for the tall black dude to catch it and dunk it, I might have to just pick him. He might be an easy two. That JJ Redick, he might be getting swapped by the tall black brother. It's all, you know what I mean? It all depends.
So racial prejudice can work for you, man.
It can work for you.
It can work for you.
It can work for you.
It can work
now, if it's a tall white dude, right?
And
I got like an Allen Iverson.
You got an Iverson AI.
Yeah. I mean, I might have to go with the AI.
You racist. See, that's that shit right there. Look at that. Fucking yo. He's like, no, I'm going with AI. I'm going with the bootleg AI. Fuck it, run with it, man. Yo, salute to Calvin Klein, man, and the new campaign ad, whatever. I'm a fan.
Yeah, and I'll be quite honest. I didn't know of this female,
Chika.
this young lady, but I seen the ads, and I was like, you know what? This is a beautiful black woman, and
Absolutely, yeah, man. I'm a fan.
Yeah, and it shows. I don't care how much she weighs. She's exuberating confidence.
That's what it is. Confidence is the most sexiest thing a woman can wear.
Yeah, you can tell she was confident. You know what I mean? And I started looking at her, and I was like, yeah, go ahead, do your thing. So yeah, kudos to her. Kudos to Calvin Klein.
Yeah, shout out to all of them. Was it Billie English was in there? ASAP Rocky. There's a few people and stuff in there, right? And that In My Calvin's thing, I'm like I said, with the Chika chick,
yeah,
I was definitely a fan because I want to say the big ass billboard at NYC.
Right.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because if we even go back 20 years, you would never ever see a billboard like that. Or even have a bigger woman and stuff like that. Like I don't want to say Ashley Graham was kind of like the trendsetter,
right?
But at least she helped break the mold to a point where, because remember Victoria's Secret and stuff, whatever. Like even now, I think they're iffy on putting like chicks and stuff like thicker than the angels,
than normal,
than the angels and everything like that, right? And then I think that they were saying some Victoria's Secret stores are shutting down and stuff, whatever, because of part of that. That's allegedly.
Well, I mean, a lot of complaints were that these women are going into the Victoria's Secret stores and can't find anything that'll fit them.
So just wear a tight dress and go commando. I'm pretty sure men don't care. I wouldn't care.
I'm pretty sure the men don't care.
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
But
like, I can't see a panty line.
Maybe they want to feel sexy in some Vickies, but they can't. They could not find it. And then you have all these. You've had all these stores now who are popping up behind the scenes, catering to plus size women.
Yeah, like a Fashion Nova.
There's this one in the Brampton City Center. I can't remember what it is, but this specific even the mannequins is full figured mannequins in the store, and so women are like, yo, I can be just as sexy as the skinny model.
What? Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's confidence, right?
And they're going in there and they're buying the stuff. So now, let's face it, we have. North America is being faced with an obesity problem. So there is way more thicker women than there are slim women.
Yo, you said that so PC as shit, boy.
Yo,
you a politician? He's like, thicker woman.
No, but for me, there's a difference between fat and thick.
Okay, so is that like, can we weigh that on a scale or something like that? How differentiate that?
Well,
like what is it? A shape? What is it?
Not only I would not only say a shape, but a thick woman. She's more, I would say, and I wouldn't necessarily say muscular. I don't know if I'm putting it correctly, but when I think of like somebody who's fat,
yeah, like a BBW.
Yeah, that's someone who's out of shape. But you have some women who are thick.
But round is a shape.
It's a shape, a less desirable shape.
Oh.
But you have women who are thick and are in shape.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's
I guess like a Serena Williams.
Like a Serena Williams. Maybe not a great example, but like a Kim Kardashian. She's a thick woman.
Yeah,
but she's in shape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas a Roseanne Barr is a fat woman.
Yeah.
Do you see where I can call the difference?
Yeah, okay.
All right. So And thicker women like to thicker women don't mind being sexy.
I think it's just confidence in a woman.
It's a confidence in a woman.
Because like you can have a big girl and stuff, whatever, that she might just wear everything to kind of cover up because I guess she's not proud of or love the skin you're in, like some Dove shit, right?
Yeah.
Then you have some other women and stuff, whatever, they just don't give a shit. That's why I'm always a fan of like big black women that just keep it 100, especially like the West Indian women.
Yeah.
They give zero fucks.
Oh, hell
They give zero
they don't
fucks,
care.
whatever. Like,
They don't care.
they'll just be out there and stuff, whatever. Like, little rolls hanging out, whatever. You can't tell her nothing.
But
She'll say she's the hottest bitch on the block.
But let me tell you something. There's one thing to wear an outfit. It's another thing to wear an outfit that flatters you. You know what I mean? Don't be trying to wear. You know what I mean? The skinny jeans 4 times, 5 times too skinny for you, and then try to pull off the sexiness, and that ain't gonna work.
Why are you discriminating for? What if she don't want to show her camel toe? She want to show her moose knuckle.
Nah, that's a gorilla fish she trying to show. That ain't no moose knuckle, bro. That's a gorilla fish she trying to show, bro.
Yeah.
You understand? Listen, there's clothes that can fit you and flatter your body, and you still will exuberate that confidence and that sexiness.
True. I see that. I mean, like I said, I'm a fan because, like I said, 20 years ago, you're not gonna catch that.
No,
20 years ago, you would never see a billboard like that. You would never think of a big girl being a model and stuff like that.
No.
For Calvin Klein too, of a prominent thing that's been here for years.
Of course.
And it's
decades.
not. That's what I'm saying. For decades, it's been here, Calvin Klein's been around for decades.
I think the store I'm thinking of is L.
Yeah.
L.
L's been pumping stuff for a bit though.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of plus. They've been doing a lot of plus size.
L and I think who's it? I think Lane
Madison?
Bryant. Lane Bryant is one too.
Lane Bryant. I think there's one called Madison. I don't know. I'm spitting out names. I just usually walk past the stores. They're not for me, but I can see what's going on in the windows. You know what I mean? It goes back to the episode with the dude who had the mannequins, and I was asking you if he had all the, if it's all the slim mannequins,
right?
Because
right.
I've been now seeing plus size mannequins in the mall.
Man, look here. I went to what's that porno store? Seduction.
Okay, yeah.
And I went to Seduction and stuff, whatever, and those mannequins was something else. They were popping. They had booty. They had breasts, probably like double D status and everything. I was looking like, yo, I'm like, somebody better move this mannequin before it gets pregnant. Like, I don't understand. Like, it was looking serious. But I mean,
you stand there talking to the mannequin all day.
So what you do? What you up to tonight? What's your plans? Oh, so you just gonna stay?
Finish work?
You gonna stay here after closing? All right, cool.
What time you finish work?
I'm gonna meet you later. All right, boo. I see you. Nah, man, but the new updates and stuff, whatever, to the social medias, to the Snapchat and Instagram. The Snapchat. I don't know, bro. It got people changing genders out here. You ever seen some of those things?
No.
Yeah, I seen a few people throw it up on the IG, and one dude, he had like a goatee and everything and stuff, whatever, and then he just kind of moved his hands, and the man had a nice foundation face with like flowing hair. He went from Tyreek to Chinese Tuesday and stuff in like a snap of a finger.
Wow.
Right? And they have ones for women that women were playing with and stuff, whatever, as well, to kind of clean up. See, I'm not a fan of all these filters and stuff like that, whatever. Like, even like, if I go on somebody's social media and everything and I see they got like mad Snapchat filters with the butterflies and everything, I don't like the photo.
Right. Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah. I'm
Love the skin you're in, man.
I'm not a fan of filters either. And it's funny because I think this dude I follow on IG called Public Figure posted this picture of this black woman done up to the T with makeup on. You know what I mean? When without her makeup and hair, you could see all like the blemishes and so forth. Like
a real woman.
Yeah, a real woman, right? And so the question was, would you if you know if she found out if you found out she looked like this,
Would you still date her?
would you still date her, right? So of course, the typical post is, nah, nigga getting catfished out here, you know what I mean? And you know, some people chimed in, it's, well, you should, because it's what's inside that counts. But then I'm saying, if it's what's inside that counts, why you gotta hide everything then?
A society construct. I want to say that. Can I buzz in with that? It's a society construct. Like, here's my thing. One of my friends told me, it's hard. They feel like a female. She said it's hard for a man to meet a real woman than it is for a real woman to meet a man.
Right.
Real man. Because it takes a different type of straight man to say he's about to put on some foundation and what is it? Not eyeliner, guy liner.
Guy liner.
Guy liner. Some bullshit I heard the other day. To go through and stuff, whatever, right? But like, when we were talking about with the whole I think the whole dick pic thing and stuff, whatever, with the sweatpants.
Right.
The gray sweatpants and everything and stuff,
Yeah.
whatever. Like, yeah, you can find tons of women and stuff like that. Just pull off the wig, wash off the face, pull off the nails, and then you're probably stripped down to the bare woman and stuff like that, whatever.
Yeah.
How many of those women and stuff whatever will still compete with other women who aren't doing that? Right?
Yeah.
So I prefer women. Me personally, I prefer women and stuff whatever to the realest extent, truest form.
Yeah.
Because if I bring you home and everything and stuff whatever, and your face touch my pillow, and you gotta buy me a new pillowcase, we got problems, man.
I remember this girl. I ain't gonna call you out.
Oh shit!
But this was in junior high, and this is how early this stuff starts. So in junior high, she would cake the makeup on, and so anytime she wore like a white top, there I go dropping my phone.
That ain't me.
I cursed Marvelous. Early out before the show even started to get rid of all your shit so you ain't dropping any shit.
He's safe at home plate, folks. That ain't me.
Here I am dropping my shit, but all right. But she would wear a white top, and anytime she'd walk down the hallways, you'd see like a patch of foundation on this shoulder and a patch of foundation on this shoulder. So you know she doing one of these.
She's doing seesaw shit on her shoulder.
But you know what I mean? It's,
what do you want to eat? I don't know.
It's crazy. You know what? And you know what the funny thing is, without the makeup, she was a pretty girl. I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with her. And a lot of times it's you know, women. You're right. It's what society says this is the standard of beauty, and then when a woman thinks that she doesn't match up to that, she feels insecure and has to do all of this stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
to come to that,
you ever seen
level.
There's a John Legend video, the You and I song, right? Out of all of the girls, you're my one and only girl. That video, it says a lot. Cause like that video and stuff, whatever, it's shot from like the mirror's perspective.
Right.
And all different types of women that look in the mirror and stuff, whatever, and how they view themselves and how they might feel and all the above. They had a woman who had a mastectomy, you know, who cut both breasts off for like breast cancer.
Yeah.
And there's young girls with Down syndrome, women, like different types of women and stuff in there. It's a beautiful video, right?
Yeah, it sound like a good video.
And I'm like, and it's just not, you know, like, you know, you're still beautiful no matter what. Guys, we don't give a shit. Most guys don't give a shit. No. Guys like, yo, you take it or run with it and stuff, whatever, right? I don't think that the construct and stuff is so heavy on our side. But I feel like you don't really have to do too much for most regular straight dudes. I can't speak for all straight dudes and stuff, whatever, but like you don't have to do too much. You can still kind of seal the deal. I seen women and stuff, whatever, in the past that if I see them on the street, they probably just got like baggy ass sweatpants, the big ass sweater, and the hat to cover them up like they're like some celebrity running from the paparazzi.
Yeah.
And I'll still holler at them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and at the end of the day, when you meet them later on, like I guess like that so-called first date, they still like $1 million. Like they'll be like, yo, you weren't the chick that I talked to and stuff that day. Like, but I still talk to you on your down day.
But I still hit you up on your down day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And not to mention, like, and going back to what we were saying earlier, listen, attitude and confidence is very sexy.
It is.
You could probably have that alone and be attracting people.
Facts, man. Then we got the IG in Canada. So since we're in Canada, how do you feel about them removing the likes, the like factors, like how many likes you get?
Has that happened yet?
It happened, man. It happened.
It
happened, man. Open up your IG, man. You gotta look at the IG.
Quick.
We know you Mr. Photo Ho. You know. Let me see.
I still see my likes.
You still see your likes?
I still see my likes.
Word. Let me see this. Hold up, man. Is it just me? No, though. You're on cocaine.
I've got you set for 6 inches.
The Podical Sons.
I'm looking at my last Podical Sense post. 50 views, liked by So Fucking Marvelous and good
Okay,
friend
so look.
Deborah Holy of the show. All right, let me post. All right,
Okay,
let me
so-
post something.
all right.
Let me post something right now, real quick. Maybe because I haven't posted anything in a while. But
No,
I'm
okay,
pretty sure.
okay. Look. So this is my last post, right, on the Sofa K Marvelous.
Yeah.
So you see, there's nothing right there, right? There's no number. It said that you liked it. Thank you.
Right.
And others, right? So now when I click the photos and stuff on people,
Yeah.
it says only you can see the total number of likes on your post.
I get it. Okay, so maybe that's
Right.
Maybe that's what you're saying. Okay.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Only you, because we're in that Canada range, right?
Okay. So when was that? When was that you did that post?
When did I do this post?
Yeah.
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Okay. So and I did the
A little commercial piece.
No, the IG for taking down my post.
Mm-hmm.
That might have been around the same time. I think around 2 days ago.
Possibly.
Okay, so as you can see there, Sofa King Marvelous and 20 others.
Oh, you probably didn't do the update yet. That's why.
Well, yeah, screw you, IG. I ain't updating shit.
Fucking guy.
You ain't getting me. I see my likes and I'm counting them. Huh.
Okay. Good. You one of those lucky folks.
Actually, wait. Maybe because I'm seeing it. Go to my page, maybe, and see if you see it.
All right. Hold up. Let me see what's good now.
So it'll be my last post. Because maybe it's
No,
because
I don't see it.
yeah, I was about to say maybe it's because I'm looking at it.
No, I don't see it. So then if I hit that, it says only not your average Joseph can see the number of likes on the post.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go because maybe it's still a question of me not updating.
Yeah, it's the update.
All right, so
huh?
let me go to your page from my phone and see what's going on. Here we are. We got Ear Marvin, like by Champagne. What up, Champagne? And 79 others.
Right. And
So maybe it is an update thing.
It's an update thing, man.
I ain't updated. I'm not updated, Mr. IG.
Nah, I feel that, man. So I don't know. Me, like I said, I think a lot of times and stuff when it comes to most of these people and their whole situation, some people the likes make and break them. I don't really.
Well, this was the whole reckoning behind taking it away, right? The whole social aspect of people worrying about how many people like them and this, that, and the third. So if they figure if they removed the number portion from it, it would be a whole different ball game.
Because you can still see the number. Like, I can see my original number and stuff, whatever, right?
Right.
And you can see it because your ass ain't updating and stuff, whatever. But, like, there were some model chicks and stuff, whatever. I think they found, I think I was watching, like, some TMZ thing within a week. And they were talking about it, like, already happened in Canada. Eventually it's going to happen in America's side and stuff, whatever. And both of these model chicks, I think one has, like, 15 million followers. Another one has, I think, like, 6 million followers. And they said they're going to delete Instagram and stuff, whatever, when it happens to America. So I was like, damn, is it really that serious and stuff for that for a like? I'm like, I just get emotional when certain people and stuff don't like my thing and stuff, whatever. Like Aisha Curry.
She ain't like your shit.
Nah, man, let's get to this, man. Let's get to this red table talk, man. No, we here. We having a blue table talk, man.
Yeah, we bought a blue table.
We bought a blue table, man. We having a blue table talk and stuff about this Aisha Curry thing, whatever, right?
I'm gonna snap the picture right now, the blue table, so
Yeah, man.
everybody knows we're not lying.
Yeah, no. We
here.
not always lying.
We here representing the blue
God.
table gang. Blue table gang.
Yo, my thing and stuff is that. So for those who hasn't heard the Aisha Curry and Red Table conversation on the Jada Pickett on the Smith family show. She basically said that many women shoot their shot at Steph Curry, her husband, but no man from the past 10 years has shot their shot at her. And she's like, damn, she feels like she's not up to par. She's ugly.
Here's my thing.
Holla.
How we know she really telling the truth?
Well, funny you should mention that. I, Sofa King Marvelous, a.k.a. Marv, shot my shot at her. I got the DM to prove it, folks. I'm going to post my goddamn DM.
We're gonna post that right beside the blue table.
Yeah, we're going to post that, man. We're going to post that. We're going to post the DM. I slid in her DM, and I shot a shot. I shot a shot just to see what she was talking about and stuff, whatever, right? Because I'm like, one, I find her attractive.
She's very attractive.
I find her attractive, right? And she's saying, I guess, a mom of 3, a wife and everything and stuff, whatever. Those things and stuff are good to have compliments and stuff, whatever. Facts. 150% agree with her and stuff, whatever. However, one, you are a married woman. Those main compliments should come from your husband. If your husband's not giving you those compliments and stuff, whatever, you need to pull up your husband's card. It is not the time to go public with a situation, stuff like that. It shows falter within your kingdom of your household. Those things should be done and dealt with a conversation between husband and wife behind closed doors. Because it's his job to make sure some of these insecurities are dealt with and the other part of stuff is part of her. What Cat Williams said, it's a self-esteem. It's esteem of oneself. How the hell you expect me to fix your self-esteem? How am I supposed to change your self-esteem? You got to do that on your own. Whatever, right? And I was looking at him like, yo, I'm a fan of the compliments and stuff. For that. I feel like, yes, the woman you're with, give her the compliments and everything. But when she's going publicly and stuff like that, I feel like it's not going. Like he's not, I guess, acting accordingly. Even his mom, Sonia Curry, she tried to shut her down and stuff like, all right, shut the fuck up, it's not true, just shut up, Aisha. Stuff. She's like, no, am I ugly or something? And then even Jada's like, whoa, you not ugly, boo. Like, relax. You're not looking for the comment. They try to do damage control, but the damage has already been done.
It's already done.
To the point where he had to jump in. Steph Curry even said, no, she released a thing on Instagram and stuff, whatever, for damage control for her purposes. Yeah. And then he said something and stuff for her to follow up and everything and stuff too. The mental health illness thing, whatever, the mental health awareness, you see what I'm saying? People use that as like a scapegoat. And I'm not a fan of that.
But we were calling it the millennium cop-out yesterday. That's what we were calling it. Yeah.
That's my new answer. I like that. The millennial cop-out.
The millennial cop-out.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts. Because you never hear no people from the older generation say some shit. Why you just, da-da-da, like, even if old school G and stuff, whatever. Why the fuck you backhand that lady and stuff, whatever? I have mental health illness. Nah, dog. He's like, he felt like Ike Turner that day, and he just swung his hands back.
That's it.
So I'm like, what do you think her goal was with that statement?
I think she meant what she said, and she probably have girlfriends that she hang around with that probably get hollered at, but
she ain't no holler back girl.
But she ain't no holler back girl, and she probably feeling like, well, hey, why are they getting hollered back at, and I'm not getting hollered back at? But I just think it's
bullshit.
It would. I mean, it is what it is. I just think. You ain't getting no holler back because you're Steph Curry's wife.
Yeah,
dudes.
He's a respectable dude.
He's a respectable dude, and granted, there's guys out there that are a piece of shit. They don't care who you're married to.
Facts.
You understand? But dudes will do it if they even think they have maybe a slightest chance. Ain't no nigga think that they got any chance against Steph Curry.
My income can't compete with that.
No.
He got some nice color eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Can't compete with that?
Yeah, can't compete with that.
No.
He light skinned, tall. He he over 6 foot.
Listen, man.
Come on, man. Stop this, man. I'm wasting my oxygen and time and stuff that
Listen,
they're doing.
This is nonsense.
Yeah, man. I don't know. How come she just can't be like a supportive wife like Kanye? Like, here's my thing. Here's the thing what I say about MAGA Man. MAGA Man now.
Yeah.
he knows everybody's looking at Kim Kardashian and stuff for the whole factor.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
For like her ass, tits, and everything. You see her, she out there posting
Didn't
like.
Lil Pump have a rap song where he said he want to hit Kim?
Yeah.
And right after he did a song with Kanye?
That's what I'm saying. I was like, yo, why you just can't be a supportive spouse like Kanye? Kanye's like, yo, dudes want my wife, but they can't have her. The end. That's it. And just run with it, whatever. Nah, she got a problem. Why they want to shoot their shot at my husband, but don't want to shoot their shot at me? I'm like, I tell you, man, it takes a Toronto chick to say some shit like that.
Yeah.
It take a real Toronto chick to say some shit like that.
Probably getting boosted up by her Toronto friends too.
Speaking of Kim and Kanye and everything, would there ever be a time when we stop talking about the Kardashians, or the Kardashians will make the headlines?
I think, you know what I think has to happen? Some sort of backlash.
From who?
From Joe Public, and then they lay low for a little bit. But then they find some way to kick it back in. I think that's really a thing. Because if you notice, it's been maybe a week or a half since we heard about Kodak Black.
True. Man, come to think about it, you're right though.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I think he kind of letting his lane cool off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Then he gonna reload up with some bullshit. But no, I think when you need to keep it popping, like they need to keep it popping because they're influencers, right? You can't be influencing if you're not popping or you're not relevant. So they just got to make that stand, make that thing happen for them, and keep the name in the limelight, keep the name in the news. And like we know, no news is bad news when it comes to publicity.
Facts. Talk about it. That's exactly what it is, man.
Yeah.
I mean, because like even like, what the headline and stuff that I got fed was Kim Kardashian freeing 18 inmates that were locked up and stuff before. Well, I understand she's trying to do, stuff with the law, but she's not a lawyer. And the lawyer behind those 18 inmates being free, she made a little small statement, whatever. But I mean, because Kim Kardashian is kind of like the celebrity or the notoriable person.
Yeah, she'd be like the face.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, my favorite Kim Kardashian face is probably, I call it the dimple look, whatever, with her and Ray J,
Yeah.
Got the dimple look and everything and stuff, whatever.
That was a face to behold.
That was a face to, you can't forget. But I mean, hey, that's what it comes down to. Yo, let me ask you a question though. Would you take any form of sex for bargaining? So okay. You're part of the government bodies and stuff, whatever, of the Battle of the Beatmaker tournament, right?
Right.
Say a groupie come up to you and say, "Ooh, I want a ticket and stuff, whatever, for all the events," right?
Yeah.
And you're like, "Well, I don't know to tell you if you can buy a ticket online, you're SOL, whatever, right?" And they're like, "I'll suck your dick for a ticket."
You see, I would have had to probably be a desperado though, in order for that to work for me.
But I mean,
because
true,
because
but even these desperados and stuff, whatever, they don't give a shit about no Me Too times and all that type of stuff.
No, but when I say desperados, because I could probably get that to happen for me for free.
Oh, so that's like a polite brush off saying that you can get firehead anywhere, except for the.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
I would probably wait. I will let the product speak for itself.
Right.
Because I was like, yo, if you claim your head is that much fire or that cooch is that much fire and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Then the freeness will come with it. The ticket will come with it.
But this is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. But if it's
yeah.
like, trash or poor quality and everything and stuff, whatever, like, would you still really want to give the ticket after that?
If you're that much confident in it, you wouldn't have said a word.
Let the product speak for itself.
You would have just threw it on me, and I'd be, you know what? I got some extra tickets. Why don't you come out? Why don't you come out to the battle? You know what I mean? We gonna have some, maybe you have a little dinner before, and
That's
lunch
facts.
before.
That's facts, because then you're looking like, yo, the product was that damn great that you want more of the product.
Exactly.
So you're doing
You're trying
whatever
to- you're trying to-
are trying to do.
Now
whatever
you're
it
trying to
takes
put it in every situation possible.
Touch me.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch you.
Yeah.
You're gonna do everything in that situation possible to try and make sure that it's a reoccurring event. You coming up with shit that you ain't necessarily do just to
make sure
just
stuff
to make sure
whatever.
it's a reoccurring event.
Be like, hey, just to let you know, I dribble basketballs on the weekend. She'd be like, oh, okay. So in case you just want to come through, watch me dribble basketball at the tournament or the Battle of the Beat Makers and stuff, whatever. I'm just there in the back dribbling the basketball. She'd be like, okay, whatever. Because she know her product is fire.
Yeah.
Which is more intimate, kissing or sex?
I would have to say kissing.
People kiss on movies all the time, though.
Yeah, but they paid to kiss on movies.
And porn stars are paid to have sex.
Catch that person in real life, see if they kissing in real life. But okay. But how much times have you seen a porn star actually kissing while having sex?
Okay, what kind of kissing we talk about? We're talking about some sloppy, quick, mwah, mwah.
No, we talking something mad passionate.
No. Passionate, that's not happening. in the
No,
porn.
because it's a more intimate thing.
So wait, that porn star will go home that day like, I saw the shoot you did earlier, and you kissed Mandingo passionately on his lips. Be like, you didn't focus on you sucking on Mandingo's dick.
Is there something there between you and Man? I seen how you kissed him. I seen how you kissed Mandingo.
Okay, let's play devil's advocate here. You know me, that's what I do. Which are you willing to forgive more if your woman was to hook up with somebody?
I ain't even willing to forgive him nothing.
Okay.
I'm gonna treat them both equally at that point.
Okay.
I'm gonna treat them both equally at that point.
I think, I feel like in a way kissing might be an extent. Like I feel like, because you can have sex without kissing.
Yeah.
Right? You can have sex without kissing and stuff with it. But I'm like, penetration and stuff with it, that's a different type of level of intimacy. Because people got to open up for that, whatever. Or a woman has to open up for that. Right? So I don't know.
But listen, there's certain women out there that you'll penetrate, but you definitely won't kiss.
Obviously, I mean, you'll be a fool to kiss a prostitute. If y'all hear these streets kissing prostitutes, whatever,
that's what I'm saying.
You have a mental health illness, man.
That's what I'm saying. Kissing,
they ain't diagnosed you yet, but I'm
kissing would
diagnosing
be more
you.
intimate to me at that point. And yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this: are there any words that you allow or say in the bedroom that you don't say in public?
Nah, not that I can think of.
Nothing you can.
Not that I can.
Because all right, I know some women.
Yeah.
I know some women and stuff whatever that when the party gets heated and they get serious and stuff like whatever, you can drop some words and stuff like, yeah, go ahead and suck that, or she be like, call me a bitch, call me a slut, call me a dirty whore. Be like, okay. But if you're in the kitchen or something like that, or you see her on the street like, hey, dirty hoe, she, hey, shut it down. That's only night time, shut it down, argue and stuff, whatever. And because I asked one of my peoples and stuff, whatever. When I asked my peoples and everything, he said, yo, long as it's nothing pertaining to his mom, anything goes. Because he said he don't know how he might react to it. He's like, she might call him a punk ass bitch during the process. And he said, his left nipple might move, whatever, might get hard and stuff, whatever. So he said, he don't know. He don't know what kind of phrases or words that's okay.
Might be a trigger.
Right. So I was like, yo, I wonder if there's trigger words and stuff, whatever. I don't know. I like accents.
Yeah.
I like accents.
You dirty whore.
You dirty whore. Something like that. So it might get it going, whatever. I don't know. I remember the worst and stuff. I was with I guess these are one of these confession moments, huh? I was with a non-black woman, and she called me. Well, she didn't call me, but she said, hit me with that N-word. And I felt the type of way. The stroke game kind of slowed down or whatever, you know? Because I had to reevaluate myself. Like, it was like some... Till, like, she said, I was like... What did she just really say?
That felt like some straight up Toby.
Yeah,
it felt like Toby at that moment.
This is Roots?
It felt like Toby at the moment.
I was like, oh, okay. And then after everything, she said, whew, that was good, huh? I was like, yeah, I'm going to go. I got some things to do tomorrow. It's been swell. And I never called back.
Never called back.
No, because I was like, yo, hold on. Is this what you've been thinking about the whole damn time? I don't know. Like, you know, I felt uncomfortable.
Yeah, maybe just a little. I could see that.
Okay, bless your heart.
I could see that. I could see.
I don't know if it's her in a power struggle or I don't know. Because it felt like some Roots thing might have been a power struggle thing, whatever, right?
Right.
Ooh. Do you fantasize about having or abusing power?
Fantasize about having power.
Never abusing?
Never really.
So what kind of fantasy you have about having power?
Like just be able to do the shit that I've always wanted.
Like what? From a judge, as a prime minister, president, like what? A cop. Like what standpoint and stuff, whatever.
Okay, so maybe not abusing or maybe not having power, but having wealth. I guess having wealth could translate to a form of power.
Some Epstein type shit, man.
But I wouldn't be abusing it like Epstein.
Oh yeah,
Hell no.
that's true.
Hell no.
But remember his prison thing was like Club Fed, right?
Yeah. I guess. I mean, if it's gonna allow me to escape certain things, then I'm okay. But I wouldn't be abusing it in no shape or form.
I couldn't be a cop.
You gonna be a cop?
I couldn't be a cop. I'd be one of the most crooked cops and stuff on the spot. Flat the fuck out. I'm telling you.
You know,
I would be too crooked for TV.
I couldn't be a cop probably for the opposite reason.
Why, you too good?
Not that I would be too good, but I'd be like, what you got over there? Pound of Kush? All right, man, listen. I ain't see you with that pound of Kush. Just don't be out here again with that pound of Kush. I might catch you the second time. Look, man, I told you that this is the second time I got you, man. Just don't make me be seeing you with this.
You give him those breaks.
Just don't make me see you with this pound of Kush. I'd rather you be more successful on the outside than you to be non-successful on the inside. And I would probably be abusing my power in that way.
Well, you have the power to either lock them up or not, and you choose to use your power and stuff in a more constructive way, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, you get the pass and stuff with that. I don't know. I'd be a crooked ass cop. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
And I'd be like this. I'm like, boo! Turn on the sirens and stuff. And they're like, what's going on over here? Oh, that's $100,000 in cash. Oh, some 40 keys in here. I'm like, all right. Take this number, lock it in. Yo, I'll take this cash. And we'll reconvene on this and stuff about these 40 keys and stuff.
How long does it usually take you to move 40 keys?
Yo,
about two. I'm gonna call you in 2 3 weeks.
Facts. I'm like having power, like on a regular level. No, I think like who's it? I think Jay said it. No. I make too much money to be going to jail. And if you make too much money to be going to jail and stuff, whatever, I think that right there, that's having power on a whole different type of level because you're thinking you're above the law now, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, look at some of the shit that Trump even says and does, whatever.
Well, yeah,
I feel like that's way above the law and stuff for like the way, and he's still in power, right?
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. It was just a freestyle thing with it. But like, I know a lot of people probably fantasize of abusing power and stuff like that, or having power in general, because some people don't, right?
Definitely having power, I would, I'd probably use it for the forces of good. Be on my superhero shit.
Good for you.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm shut shit the fuck down. Yo, we on the question of the week portion now of this show.
Question of the week.
What was the hardest lesson you had to learn?
Not to be so trusting of people. I think I got maybe I don't think I got burned quite a few times before I actually learned that lesson. And just probably to attach on that, if people show you who they are, believe that that's who they are.
What do you mean by that? Some people they kind of good with poker faces, right?
Yeah,
The thing is, how long could you keep it up?
Exactly. So once you see that chink in the armor, you question it. You know what I mean? And after you question, if you're not entirely sure, try and put yourself or them in more situations where that chink can be exposed, and see and see what happens from that standpoint. Because you're right, a lot of people do have really good poker faces, and sometimes it's too late when you finally figure out who a person is or who a person actually is.
Right.
But then again, that goes to my first saying is I may not be as trusting right off the bat. I mean, you might show me a good face, and I might be skeptical just a little bit more until I can verify the character a little bit.
The hardest lesson I had to learn, well, you actually taught me this, whatever. I was like, 23, 24 at the time?
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell me that the Earth spins on procession and that you really can't wear your Speedos nowadays.
No.
It's not that lesson.
No. You shocked the world with that one.
Okay,
Everybody
okay.
loves that response.
All
Everybody, you Professor Iris that shit. I think the hardest lesson and stuff was when you told me and stuff. You can't expect everybody to think or act like you.
Yeah.
And that right there, I want to say, I guess from my mid-20s, it kind of shaped exactly how I had to go about certain type of things and stuff, whatever, because me, you always say I'm emotional orange, whatever. I wear my emotions like my clothes. And a lot of times when people don't make sense to me or they don't think like me, I tend to make a face. I tend to look at a person like, what? Are you on cocaine? Right? But then when you have that kind of thought in your head, whatever, not everybody is going to think like you or act like you and everything, you tend to approach the situation stuff a little bit more tactful. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Because for a fact, like, if it was you would have did it like this, or you would have done a situation like that, or you would have went about it like that, but they're not going to think like you.
Right.
And I think a lot of people and stuff, they tend to have that confused and misconstrued. Even if I don't think like them, let's say if somebody else, not you, or somebody else might say how come Marv didn't just wear a straight gray jogging pants, just straight gray sweatsuit.
Right, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to show Legend of the Bulge every goddamn weekend, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And they're looking like, but you have a gray hoodie on. But I'm like, yeah. And they're like, they'll say to themselves, he's so stupid.
Yeah.
But I'm not always going to think like them.
Right, yeah.
And that was the hardest lesson I had to learn. So with that, it helped follow up and taught me and stuff, whatever. It's not what you say, it's how you say things.
Yeah, how you say things.
Because that was the second lesson that kind of came with it, whatever. Because now, not only the fact you don't think like me, how do we continue a conversation on how do we go about after this fact that we know you don't think like me, and how would I go about speaking to you without disrespecting you because you're doing things in
a different way.
Correct.
With a different mindset. Yeah. I get it.
So that was the hardest lesson and stuff that I had to learn. And yeah, kudos to you. You're the one who taught me that, man. We're on the Ask the Sons portion and stuff of the show. Ask the Sons. Cat T Foot. She says, what is the best and worst thing about living in Canada?
For me, it would be, the best thing would be the free healthcare. The worst thing is the high damn percentage of tax you
I
gotta
was
pay
gonna say the tax.
to enjoy that free healthcare.
I always tell people and stuff. I tell my people and stuff like in America and everything. I always tell them there's only two bad things and stuff that ever pertain to Canada. Real talk. One is the taxes, and two is the flip flop ass weather.
Yeah.
Other than that, I got no beef with Canada. I got no beef with Canada whatsoever and stuff, whatever. So that's one. Corey of 82 tabs. Damn, that's a lot of freaking tabs if you open up 82 tabs. Says, who is the Beyonce of men musicians?
I would have to say Chris Brown.
Yeah, I'm going to say Chris Breezy too, but I don't want to sleep on Bruno Mars.
Yeah, no, Bruno can get an honorable mention.
Yeah, because I want to say like, but Chris Breezy, he has a clothing line too, don't he?
I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure.
I think like, so that's what I'm saying. Like if we're looking at like worth ethic and grind and everything and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, Chris Brown and stuff, whatever.
Stepping outside the music and stuff like that.
Yeah, because like it's like across like as musician wise, because Chris Brown can dance, Beyonce dances,
Right.
Sings, he does that too. So I'm like,
Well, and
and he
another
has
reason,
different styles too.
and another reason why I throw Chris Brown in there along with the Beyonce is because he also acts like Beyonce.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Whereas
I didn't see. Yeah, that's right. Bruno. I haven't seen Bruno
I
acting.
haven't seen Bruno doing any acting.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Chris Breezy. Then.
Yeah, I can't think of any other male artist of that caliber who's done acting, other than Jamie Foxx. But then Jamie Foxx don't got the dancing.
True. That's right.
Right?
Yeah, he
So-
don't have the dancing. Chris Breezy. Didn't he die in that movie? Stomped. Yo. Yeah. No, I'm gonna go with Chris Breezy. Jeannie Mai says, "What's the best first date question that you can ask?" I don't know. Were you born a woman? No, I'm just. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, we live in a different time with a different world.
Different time, different world. You might have to ask if that's important to you. You might really have to ask that question.
I don't know. I feel like, call me crazy and stuff like that, but you can never say the wrong question to the right person.
No,
That's how I feel.
no.
So I feel like if you feel like that person's the right person and stuff, whatever, like it is what it is and stuff. Like you just got to be, I guess. No, it's not what you say; it's how you say some things. So if you want to figure out, I don't know, like a person's body count or and everything and stuff, whatever, you're gonna be like, yo, how many people you slept with? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That might not be the tactful way to go about it and stuff. It would have been like, so how many boyfriends have you had? It's not what you say; it's how you say some things.
That's how
whatever.
you say it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you kind of get like a gist of an answer and stuff, whatever, from there.
Yeah.
Ask me. What do you say? What's the best first date question you can ask?
Probably what do you like to do in your spare time?
Yeah, that ain't gonna get you no pussy. Yo, that's like the basic ass thing. So what do you like to do for fun?
No, but you know what? You can find out a lot about a person from what they like to do in their spare time and if they have time to spare.
Oh shit.
Yeah. As simple as that question may seem, it can tell a lot about a person.
And we're back with Not Your Average Joseph on his therapy session, folks. We need to get a mop to clean up the place because he just blew my fucking mind.
Yeah, man. Some things are and it allows
Lauryn
that
Hill
question.
said, man, it could all be so simple, but you rather make it hard.
Yeah.
You're right, though. That's a simple ass question.
It's a simple question, but then the answer that you can get from that, you know what I mean? You might find out that this person is, an artist,
Right.
For instance,
Right.
On my spare time, I like to write poetry and I perform it at,
Shit, that's
an
Love
open mic.
Jones right there, man.
Yeah,
An
well,
open mic.
That's
Yo,
what I'm telling you, right?
you're a catch, man. No wonder wifey love you.
I mean, you're like, Or you might get I just like to sit around and just chill out and do nothing.
Hey, smoke
you're
weed
like,
every day.
You're like, okay, you're not really about anything, but you like to chill, right? Or you can take it as, well, shit, you ain't got nothing going on, so you don't do nothing in your spare time.
I think I remember one time weeks ago I seen this on Reddit because I try to look at everywhere and stuff, whatever.
You're right.
For like information and stuff, whatever. And I seen on Reddit and they said one of their questions was, what is a question you want to ask me, but you're too nervous to say it?
Yeah.
And I want to say it kind of makes a person like shake and shudder for a bit, but then they kind of calm down like, okay, this person's on a human level now.
Yeah.
And then they might ask some stuff, whatever, right? But then you might get that token dirtbag and stuff. Well, ladies, you might be like, do you suck dick?
Now that you asked,
yeah.
I was thinking about two or three things.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm like, that might open up another can of worms and stuff, whatever. But no, you're right. Just keep it basic and stuff, whatever. Like I said, not my thing. There's no wrong question to the right person. So just shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot.
It's the first date.
Shoot your shot. Yeah.
Just be you. If you really want to know an answer, stuff, it's not what you say, it's how you say something.
It's how you say it.
Facts.
And a lot of times, it's character questions are probably the best questions you could possibly ask.
Exactly.
Where you see yourself in 5 years from now.
That's it, man. That's all I got on the agenda today, man.
That's it in the tank.
Yeah. Any church announcements?
I'm trying to think roll through my head real quick.
Once again, check us out on all the plugs. Google Play, Spotify, Apple, Stitcher, Tuned In, and the YouTube, of course. We'll be flooding the YouTube and stuff, whatever, soon with more and more video content so you can see my kung fu chops and outrageous faces and every damn thing.
Like, comment, like.
And subscribe.
Share. Like we always says, it may not be for everybody, but it's for somebody.
Facts.
Right? So we're here doing our part. We just, would like for you to do yours. Show some support. You ain't got to throw us any money yet. But, a lot of stuff is still free in the world.
Pass the offering, give generously.
A lot of stuff is still free in the world, like, sharing the information and letting people know that we're out here.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm good, man. So you got to associate the sons for us this week?
I do. Once you realize there's two sides to everything, the more important it is to live a balanced life.
That's so say the sons.
So say the sons.
All right, man. Thank you for listening to the Podical Sons. Remember, the difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Peace and love. Happy Mother's Day to the masses. If you're getting this after, we got love for all the moms. Remember, every Mother's Day needs a Mother's Night.
just not with Ben Dillinger.
Facts. Peace, y'all.
The Podical Sons with Not Your Average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.